operating leverage. The first question is what all can be done to reduce cost? Obviously, all the businesses across the globe are driven by an urge to make more profit so as to create more value by minimizing the cost. So they're all concerned to reduce the cost. Next question is can the cost be reduced without touching it? Is it possible that there's a cost, you don't even touch it, and still you are able to reduce it? Is it possible? And the answer is yes. If there is an increase of 30% in sales of a business, how much can be the increase in its profits? Now, the typical answer that one would think that it can be 30% or it can be less than 30%. Can it be 9 times? If the sales is increasing one time, is it possible that the profit will increase 9 times? Yes, it is possible. It is possible that profit can increase multiple times when the sales is increasing. Is it possible to increase profit without increasing the selling price? So आप selling price को हाथ मत लगाओ. Can you still increase the profit? And one would say yes, you can increase the profit without increasing the selling price by reducing the cost. But if I ask that can you increase the profit without increasing the selling price and without reducing the cost, is that possible? And the answer is yes. It is possible to increase the profit without increasing the selling price and without reducing the cost. It is possible to increase the profit. So the question is how is it possible? And it is possible by something which is known as operating leverage. And what is operating leverage, friends? Operating leverage in simple words is to get the benefit of volumes. So when you increase volumes, your profit increase without increasing the selling price. Your profit increase without reducing the cost. You are able to reduce the cost without touching a cost. That is also the advantage of operating leverage. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss with you a small case as you can see it on the screen. So this is a case we will understand. Global Steel has its steel manufacturing facility at Newcastle. The plant has a capacity of 4 million tons per annum. Presently it is operating at 50% capacity. Its average selling price is $500 per ton and variable cost is $220 per ton. So average selling price is $500 and the variable cost is $220. And it has got a fixed cost of $500 million. Fixed cost is of $500 million. The company has received an order which will require it to increase its capacity utilization to 2.5 million tons. अब समझ के लीजिए आज की तारीख में कंपनी की कैपेसिटी कितनी है 4 million ton. 4 million ton is the current capacity and the plant is being run at 50% capacity. The average selling price is $500 per ton as you can see on your screen. The variable cost is $220 per ton. The fixed cost of the company as we saw in the previous example is $500 million per annum. Now company is receiving a new order that would require it to increase its capacity utilization to 2.5 million tons. So and the new order is at the current average selling price of 500 per ton. ठीक है तो अभी 40% कैपेसिटी पे 2 मिलियन प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. न्यू ऑर्डर आया है विच इज अ 0.5 मिलियन टन. दैट मीन्स द कैपेसिटी विल यूटिलाइजेशन विल इंक्रीज टू 2.5 मिलियन टन. The selling price of this new order is same $500 per ton as you can see on the screen. It is expected that there will not be any change in the annual fixed cost. तो जो $500 million की जो fixed cost है वो fix रहने वाली है, वो बढ़ने वाली नहीं है because of the new order. What will be the impact of accepting this new order on profit and profitability of the company in terms of per ton of steel sold and the business as a whole? तो अगर ये नया ऑर्डर जो है ऑफ $500 पर टन का अगर ये ऑर्डर को कंपनी एक्सेप्ट करती है तो कंपनी के प्रॉफिट पे और प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी पे क्या फ़र्क पड़ेगा. दिस इज़ व्हाट वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट. एंड इट इज़ ऑल्सो आस्किंग बाय हाउ मेनी टाइम्स द प्रॉफिट विल इंक्रीज एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ इंक्रीज इन द कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन फ्रॉम 2 million tons to 2.5 million tons. This is the case that we have. लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज की वजह से किस तरह के एडवांटेजेस कंपनीज को होते हैं और उन एडवांटेजेस का फ़ायदा why company should pick it up. So I'm just going to take you back to the Excel sheet and we'll do it together. Uh, we'll do it together. So I hope you're able to see the Excel sheet. Can you? Right. So this is the format that I have already prepared for all of you. So first is, let us look at what is the present scenario. Present scenario, how much is the quantity being sold? It is 2 million ton. Am I right? Anyone? Gajanan, Amit, Shishir, Anshu, Prakash, everyone. Is that right? 2 million ton, right? Selling price कितना है मेरा? $500 per ton. What is my variable cost per ton? It is 220. Right? So if this be the case, how much is going to be my sales? My sales is going to be 2 million ton into 500. So my sales is going to be 1000 million tons. What is going to be my variable cost? My variable cost is going to be 2 million ton is what I am producing and selling currently into $220 per ton. So my variable cost is going to be $440 million. That's going to be my variable cost. How much is going to be my contribution? My contribution is going to be my sales minus the variable cost, and my contribution is going to be $560 million is going to be my contribution when I am doing a sale of 2 million tons. Now my fixed cost is how much? My fixed cost is given with, it is $500 million. So that's my fixed cost. So what is my EBIT or my operating profit? My EBIT or my operating profit is contribution $560 million, fixed cost $500 million. So my EBIT or operating profit as it stands today is going to be $60 million. I am producing 2 million tons of steel today. So what is going to be my per unit profit? My per unit profit is going to be $30 per ton. So in today's scenario, when I am producing and selling 2 million ton of steel, how much profit I am making on every ton of steel? $30 per ton. That is the current situation. Now what do I have? I am getting an additional order of 0.5 million ton of steel. That means my new quantity produced and sold is going to be 2.5 ton, 2.5 million ton. And what do? I simply drag it, and I hope I will get the right numbers. And you can see it here. So what is happening is, as you can see it on your screen. So when I'm producing, if I accept this order of 2.5 million ton of steel, what is going to happen? Now this will be 500, and so you can see here now my profit has increased to $80 per ton. And please pay attention. My earlier my per unit profit was $30 per ton. Now my profit is $80 per ton. My profit has increased obviously in terms of per unit from $30 to $80. The question is, have I increased my selling price? Answer is no. Have I reduced my variable cost? Answer is no. Have I touched my fixed cost? Answer is no. Even though I have not increased my selling price, even though I have not reduced my variable cost, even though I have not touched my fixed cost, yet my profit per unit has increased from $30 to $80 per ton. And friends, that is operating leverage. So what is operating leverage? In any business, you will have a fixed cost. And just pay attention, what is operating leverage? In any business, you will have a fixed cost. Fixed cost is fixed up to a point. After a point, it might increase slightly. So fixed cost is fixed. It doesn't change. up to a point, and therefore when I increase my volumes, my selling price is what it is, my variable cost also what it is. Since there is no incremental fixed cost for the incremental output, I get the benefit of this operate increased volumes, because the same fixed cost which earlier was getting distributed over 2 million tons of steel, this same fixed cost is now getting distributed on 2.5 million tons of steel. And that is the reason why I am able to achieve increase in my per unit profit from $30 to $80 without increasing selling price, without reducing variable cost, without touching the fixed cost. That is the magic of operating leverage. But it does not stop here. Let us still go further. So let us see how much is increase in my sales. Increase in my sales, and please pay attention, you can see it on your screen. My sales has increased by 250 million dollars. My sales has increased by 250 million dollars. And how much has my profit increased? My profit has increased by $140 million. And the numbers are there in front of you. In actual life, the numbers can be slightly varying this way or that way, but broadly the trend will remain the same as you see it on the screen. So how much is increase in terms of times in my sales? So my sales was 1000 earlier, and it is 1250. So how much is the increase in terms of times? Increase in terms of times is 250 divided by 1000. So there is an increase of 0.25 times in my sales. And how much is increase in my profit? Increase in my profit is, as you can see on your screen, is 2.33 times. Is 2.33 times. That means what? Please pay attention. That means when my sales is increasing, because of the operating leverage, because of the volume, when my sales is increasing 0.25 times, my profit is increasing 2.33 times. That means for every increase of one time in my sales, my profit is increasing 9.33 times. And this is what I said is your operating leverage. And remember, why China for all these years have become a factory to the world. Why China did build the reputation of a country producing goods at a very low cost, and that is because of the operating leverage. If all of us must be reading a lot about it, China has always focused on the volumes, and because of volumes, what happens? The fixed costs that they incur get distributed on a much bigger volume, and thereby the total cost per unit comes down. And that is the reason why Chinese products for them become so profitable, and that is why the cost of Chinese product is so low. Friends, this is your operating leverage. If you have any question, please go ahead, as we'll move to the next topic, and we will come to the operating financial leverage. Any question, any doubt, please go ahead.
Sir,
Yep.
my existing capacity is 2 million tons.
Uh,
Now
your
I'm going to
your
2.5 million.
your existing capacity is 4 million ton.
Okay,
Your
but the utilization is only 50%.
50%, correct. Correct.
Okay, so from moving from 2 to 2.5,
Mhm.
shouldn't there be an increase in variable cost per unit?
देखो, if you really ask me, variable cost, अगर आप देखो तो more you purchase from your supplier, you will be able to negotiate more discount. So if your variable cost, really speaking, should be decreasing, not increasing with the volumes. बिकॉज आपका सप्लायर अगर आप उसका अगर आपका जो ऑर्डर है उसको 25% से बढ़ा देंगे तो सप्लायर तो खुश हो जाएगा, बोलेगा चलो ठीक है, मैं आपको 2% का, 3% का, 4% का, 5% का डिस्काउंट देने को तैयार हूँ, बिकॉज his volumes are also going to increase. His volumes increase, please pay attention, his volumes increase. What is going to happen to him? His fixed cost is already covered for him. So now at the same variable cost or a lower variable cost he would be able to supply. So therefore when you increase the volumes, your variable cost will not increase. Really speaking, it should go down.
And what about fixed cost, sir?
Okay, fixed cost, as we discussed in the very beginning, fixed cost in principle is called as fixed cost because it is fixed. Now आपका प्लांट है ना, प्लांट पूरा तैयार है, बिल्ड सब पूरा 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 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, आपका स्टील प्लांट पूरा तैयार है, 4% कैपेसिटी, 4 मिलियन टन कैपेसिटी का, यानी कि आपके पास में 4 मिलियन टन कैपेसिटी का प्लांट रेडी है, उसमें पूरा इन्वेस्टमेंट वगैरह सब हो चुका है, तो आपका डेप्रिसिएशन तो फिक्स्ड है, आपने उसके लिए जो लोन लिया है वो भी फिक्स्ड है, उसके ऊपर जो आप इंटरेस्ट भरोगे वो भी फिक्स्ड है. सो फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट अप टू अ पॉइंट विल रिमेन फिक्स्ड. आफ्टर अ पॉइंट योर फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट कैन मूव अप slightly, but it is not going to change in proportionate order. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट आपकी, जैसे आप यू आर इंक्रीजिंग योर कैपेसिटी बाय 25%, you are increasing your capacity from 2 million ton to 2.5 million ton. So ऐसा नहीं है कि आप 0.5 मिलियन टन एडिशनली प्रोड्यूस करने वाले हो तो इसका मतलब आपकी फिक्स कॉस्ट उतने प्रोपोर्शनल से बढ़ जाएगी. नो, अगर बढ़ जाएगी तो फिर वो फिक्स कॉस्ट नहीं है, फिर वो वेरिएबल कॉस्ट हो गई,
ओके
है ना. तो अब देखो, अब मेरे कहने का मतलब क्या है कि ये 0.5 मिलियन टन जो आपको एक्स्ट्रा प्रोड्यूस करना है, you do not have to set up a new plant because plant is already there. You do not have to take a loan and incur an interest cost because plant is already there. You do not have to incur any depreciation because plant is already there. And this is the meaning of fixed cost actually. So fixed cost will remain. आफ्टर ए पॉइंट, आपने 10 मिलियन टन, 4 मिलियन टन की कैपेसिटी है, आप 3.5 मिलियन की टन की कैपेसिटी पे पहुंच गए, तब हो सकता है आपकी थोड़ी बहुत फिक्स कॉस्ट वेरी हो सकती है, बट दैट इज गोइंग टू बी इनसिग्निफिकेंट. I hope that answers your question.
yes
Okay, good friend. So let us now go to the next topic, and that is your financial leverage. Financial leverage. Okay.
Hello.
Yep. Now I'm just trying to. Yeah, same problem is coming.
You have to exit from the full screen view.
Uh-huh. What do you see on your screen now?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. It's like stuck up. Anything? Are you able to see anything on your screen now?